Hey everybody, green-blooded bastard. It's been a while. This week's podcast has been waiting. It's been festering like a fucking deep down infection. We're doing Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. I know I've been very sporadic with these Star Wars, but we're getting there slowly but surely. As I try and get done with some other podcast as I go, catch up with other series, watch requested films, try and fucking not die from whatever fucking thing people are trying to infect me with because they don't want to fucking cover the mouth, wash their hands, or get vaccinated, or I don't know, just stay the fuck home. Not to mention just my life sucks, work sucks, school just bleh. So yeah, we're here together with Revenge of the Sith. I figured, you know what, why not? Why not hate fuck probably the best of the three of the fucking prequels? So let's fucking get in it. Sync point is first frame of black right after the 20th Century Fox logo. This is the Blu-ray edition. I don't think these prequels are that changed from what we have on Disney Plus, but these are the ones I'm using until we get to the newer ones, the Disney ones, just because keep some consistency. After that, I don't think they've made any major changes, so I'll probably just watch the Disney Plus ones, but whatever version I watch, I will post after it, so you know. Okay, so if you're ready, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, unpause. Now, like I said, this is probably the best of the prequel trilogy. That being said, it's still got major issues for me. This is George finally listening to the fans. Starts out, and then you see war, capital fucking letters, 5,000 font. But yeah, no, like, honestly, I don't know if I've gone into it in the other ones. I'm not going to go back and listen, because I really don't listen to my past episodes. I don't have time to do anything I want to do in life. I don't even want to do that. So, we'll just go into it here. We'll see how my brain's working, because I'm tired. But, basically this movie right here, like, should have been, like, almost the first movie, where you show Anakin as a, young adult, basically ready to be, a Jedi Knight. Have the same basic story that, like, the first 20 minutes of this is, where the fucking, the Chancellor is abducted, and you gotta fight the bad guys. That could be movie 1. Like, fill in other shit, but that whole thing could kind of be the main drive of movie 1. And you see him growing past his master, and he acts like a little fucking petulant kid, but he's a badass, so everybody loves him. He's a hero. And then take some of the seeds that we saw in the last one, and specifically this one, and show him slowly making dark decisions, but, being corrupted in a way that he doesn't realize it, If you want to have clones attack, which would be cool, because you brought up the Clone Wars in the original trilogy, awesome. Have them be, clones of whatever. Could be clone Jedi that are just crazy. We've seen that in many of the books and comics and games that don't matter anymore. Similar things to that. But have that, like, I don't know, take place on Alderaan. Or if for fucking whatever reason we need to do The Phantom Menace as the first movie, I believe I said in that podcast, why don't you make that fucking Alderaan? At very least, Alderaan should be one of the important fucking things in this series. Like, why don't you do that as the second one, where he meets Padme, but she's on Alderaan, sets up ties to the fucking trilogy that everyone cares about, you know, and then basically the back half of this movie, which they just rush way too much, could be its whole own third movie as like The Fall. You know, this is like the tail end, the first movie, you know, if you did this as a movie, it could be like the tail end of when the Jedi still kind of were riding high on the hog, you know, and as you get more embroiled in war, you just start to see them fall a peg or two. You start to see the Republic fall a peg or two. And by the third one, you can, you know, it can be the death knell of the Republic and the Jedi. But, you know, we're stuck with all of that happening in like half of this movie. And I will say, there's a kitchen sink floating by here somewhere. But I will say, this is the best of the trilogy that we got. Missiles, no shit. Walter droids. And then you're gonna hear fucking Obi-Wan, "This is why I hate flying," or whatever the fuck he says. I love that as a character trait, though. Oh, he just hates flying. See, like, if this was the first one, you could say, "Oh, he's already an accomplished pilot." When I Met Your Father. Well, yeah, you watch this, he's already an accomplished pilot. Yes, he's not a fucking 5-year-old or 7-year-old baby fucking doing pod races. And then just stuck on autopilot and he wins the war. You know, wins the battle. Buzz droids. I like that. Oh, I like that. It's like, I've lost Star 4. Oh dear. I'm running out of tricks here. This is shooting up. I do like the idea of a huge space battle, like in the upper atmosphere / just out of that in outer space, because it gives scale to these big ships. Plus, there's a cool background. You know, that alone adds stakes, but it also adds scale, and it gives you something to look at besides just shit that obviously CGI, whereas this, it gives it more of a realistic type feel, you know? Oh yeah, get them, R2. They're just fucking fighting each other. They're goddamn cockfighting. He's like, meow. I like this too, where it's just weightless. It goes, whoop, it goes flying back. Great, R2. Now forget everything that happened and don't say anything because you're an asshole. And they wipe C3PO's fucking brain, but not yours, motherfucker. This fucking movie. Swear to God, fuck you, George. Like, God damn it. No, they make it. Lots of bad guys, though. That's cool. And he just jumps out like he's a fucking Jedi. He knows the fucking role. Go open the door while they kick some ass. Now, why would you put an observation platform on the top of the spire? Spring the trap. Spring the trap. Like how he just catches it. Fuck you, George. It's Grievous. Is it a fucking another Nemoidian? Oh god, my knee is fucking killing me. It's great. Right. He just goes and hides. It's too funny, but it's funny. He's like, oh shit. Oh, it's you. He's trying. Yet again, he's got jets, but he doesn't use those in the fucking original trilogy, which could have fucking helped out. Good help. It's my speciality. I always love the fucking Palpatine's face. He's like, yeah. I like how even old guy and his apprentice is an even older guy. And his side apprentice is like the fucking chosen one who's like a baby compared to both of them. Yeah. What a fucker. And he's just like, I'll take that and push it down on him like an asshole. And break his leg. Now when he grabs the other lightsaber. Doesn't he? Like everyone cheered. I think he grabs 2 lightsabers in this one because that's what he uses to cut his head off. Oh, cuts his hands off. Okay, yeah, that's where the lightsaber came in. Good. I like that. Good, yes, hey, cool, good. Kill him. I shouldn't. He's like, oh, shit. Did it. There's the Wilhelm scream. More shit just going flying out. What a fucking asshole. Nah, that guy's fucking useless. That was a cool shot. Did I miss something? Just the fucking all the robots fucking laying there stacked up. Crush them. I like those robot guys. Just, of course, a cyborg would have robot guys as his personal bodyguards. I like that robot. Yow! He just gets jacked up. Like, it doesn't make any sense why robots can either feel pain or if they can't, why they're programmed to act like they feel pain. But it's just, ow! Like, that was the best. I'm glad to see a new pen that I've never used is like almost fucking dead. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't need that to work. So I'm gonna assume the other pen that was with it is probably dead too. That's great. That's good. Yeah, that's good. It's okay. It's okay. I need that. I love it. Not to where we're still flying half a ship. I like this. Like this is actually a cool idea where a ship is crash landing on fire and fire ships come in to help put it out before it crashes, before it creates a complete shit show, you know? I think that's actually a pretty good idea. Well, there goes that building. That ain't no good. People are dying in there, but that's okay. It's the look on his face like, oh, okay, we landed. She always does. What about the geekery of this? Excuse me. Jesus. Is that a sex droid back there? Look at the way that chick was walking in the back. Where's that droid? Her little fucking booty was shaking. Well, here's another pen that's fucking dead that was sitting here. At least this is an old pen. I don't know where the fuck this came from, but... I'm fighting for my fucking life here. Jimmy Smits. My boy! Smitsy! Now they're trying to show us, hey, this is going to be Leia's mom if you're 5 years old. Like, no one sees him just lurking behind a big pillar. Let's see here. Here's a Bic pen. It says Caterpillar on it. It looks like it's... Ugh. Is it normal that it looks like it's melting and rusting at the tip? Jesus Christ. That's another dead fucking pen. I'm just trying to create some art here, folks. I'm just going to get a wad full of pens out of my little pen cup here and see what the fuck is going on. I'm just trying to make art, man. You know, I'm just trying to fucking slap the bass and fucking create some cool jazz. Some fucking chaos poetry here, you know, just doing my thing. Okay, here's a little blue fucking felt tip marker thing. How are you pregnant? I've only come inside your ass. I can't have a baby. Even though we're married, I'm not supposed to have a fucking baby. She's like, Aunt. You know what? Meanwhile, she's like the most popular chick in the fucking galaxy. And if you watch the fucking cartoon, she's fucking getting abducted or almost killed every other episode, so everyone's after her. You think someone's like, hey, Anakin, or you know, hey Padme, who the fuck was knocking boots with you? Why? Who got you preggo? Nope, no one asked. This felt pen's pretty much fucking dead. Yep, this is fucking dead too, so we'll toss that. Let's see, what is this? Got a pen from my credit union. Don't know how old this is. I guess we'll see how long this one takes to fucking be dead. Is it even writing? That was George Lucas's cough, actually. A little fun fact. Yeah, this is barely writing. It's not going to work, really, probably. Yep, that's a shit show. Now we're on like the 12th pen. Eraser Mate 2. This looks like it's from about 1985. Let's see if this does something. Okay, it's writing. Unlimited power. Angel and Custom showed love. She looks kind of feral in this scene. I mean, I don't know. Like, that lighting is not good. The last pen was half dead. This pen's dead. Fucking kill me. Why am I out of fucking pens here? Here's the good old fucking blue Bic. Hopefully this fucker lasts. I can't even get it to fucking start. Mother... I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my shit. Lose my fucking shit. I had to use a fucking pencil. I'm not going back to a fucking pencil because that lead broke a few times. This is getting out of hand, folks. This podcast is fucking a disaster. Okay, where did Anakin go? Where's little Annie? Where's Anakin? Annie, are you okay, Annie? Okay, 27 fucking pens in this goddamn cup with the pen holder. Let's just fucking dig them all out and use them. Because eventually it's gonna fucking run out. Okay, I think I got all of them out. I know this is a very exciting fucking podcast here, but you're just watching a guy that's barely alive fucking on a daily basis just slowly lose his mind even more. Well, that pen's dead. Fucking kill me. Yeah, that pen's dead. I have a pen here from the school that I currently go to that I never got a pen from, and I don't know how old this pen is or where I got it from. And this doesn't work, so that's cool. Don't know where the fuck this pen is from, but let's give it a shot. Oh, I just tore a hole in the paper I was using. I'll try it out. I don't know. I just made that up and I was right. Oh, this pen's writing, but it's not writing fucking too good. It's got a big tip here. Kind of like my cock. Anyways. I know a guy who can help. I think it's in... Is it in this one? I think it's in this one. Where Obi-Wan's like, dreams are dreams, get over it. More than I'm not missing that. Sorry they're dead. Go fuck yourself. it's fucking raining. He's like, I cut off a dude's hands and his head for you. I think they will. I was like, I just like the way he drawls out words. I think they will. It's actually Bob Iger's office right there. He's like, say what one more motherfucking time. It's just the look on his face like, fuck you. Good relations with the Wookiees. Really? A, he doesn't need to go there, but even if he does, B, they don't need to show him on the planet. For fuck's sake. You know, I like what they're doing here, trying to show... I know he had like a co-writer on this one, but, you know, they try showing that the Jedi... They do it ham-fistedly. Like, if you would have took a lot of these ideas and themes and spread them over 3 movies from this movie, and a little bit from the last one, you could have showed that, like, hey, although the Sith are bad guys and do bad shit... They don't lie. You know, they're not deceitful. the good guys, in quotes, which are the fucking Jedi, who are, with their midichlorians, basically a, super race of elite lucky people that kind of run the show, are kind of the bad guys, because they're up to, like, devious shit, They're always bending the truth, well, from a certain point of view, or just withholding facts that could be helpful, but, it just, there's so much going on that's just wasted. Like, cool things that could have been played out over a couple films to show you, like, hey, bad guys are bad, but let's be realistic. If the good guys aren't much better, maybe we need to reevaluate the system and reevaluate who we put our faith in, kind of deals. AKA, look at our current political situation, folks. Just gonna throw that out there. Jedi, don't. He's like, touche. Aren't you married, Anakin? Illegally? Knocked up that little bitch from my planet? He's like, let me tell you about Darth Plagueis. Darth Plagueis. Yeah. One would go, how do you know this? He's like, oh, what'd you say? Losing his power. Oh. Aronik. But he can't shave himself. What a fucking punk. He's like, the Jedi are bitches. They don't know shit. So you don't want to be their friend, Annie. And he's like, oh shit. Okay. Yeah. No fucking pens in this whole goddamn room that work. It's good. It's good. You found another dead marker. That's great. What about? We don't need to make the Tarzan noise, but okay.
Shit here. Just update my little fucking, my little notebook. My little haiku book 1 notebook here. Let's see how many are in here. I got 32 yet. I got 32. Not good. Not to go. We'll get there. Padme. He's like, why the fuck is Obi-Wan with my fucking girl? Motherfucker. Smell them. It's just like, well, you are a devious little fox, so I mean. Well, that ain't gonna end well, huh? Oh, shit. Like nobody, this is a secret area here where, you know, people know about, but obviously lots of bad shit's going on. You know, so you think they'd have somebody watching. There's what's his fuck. The mouth of Sauron, what's his name? I can speak alien shit. Holy fuck, the price of goddamn pens are through the roof. Like, I know this fucking podcast is devolving into pen talk way too fucking much, but we got another hour and a half of movie to go, so bear with me here. But I used to buy 12 packs of these fucking Pilot fucking pens, these Precise V5s. That's pretty much like the only pen I use. I think they used to be like 12 or 15 bucks. Shit. $20 for 10. What the fuck? I get a 12 pack here. Motherfucker. Nine pack, $14. What the fuck? Motherfucking communists need to pay. Jesus Christ. That's close to what the fuck I want, but it's not. 14 pack, $18. Jesus Christ. That's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck is this shit? Japanese style liquid ink rollerball pen. Well, that's only fucking $11, so we're gonna look that one up. Motherfuckers. I don't even know what the fuck's going on here. These just look like fucking markers. Well, let's add them to the wish list here and eventually buy some, maybe. Hello there, motherfucker. I like how he's always just jumping into the middle of shit shows. I thought he was giving him the fucking shocker for a minute. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This cocksucker's mine. This is great. I mean, it's just a sword, basically, bro. Like, what are we talking about? If you're just swinging it, I don't know if you need to be trained. Like, that's not necessarily Jedi art. Plus, you got 2 arms that turned into 4. You got 4 lightsabers. And you're just spinning these things like fucking crazy. Like, that, Dooku trained you on that, you fucking schmuck? Like, come on. He's like, son of a bitch. Why doesn't he just, like, force pull one of these droids into him? Like, I mean, that would make more sense. And he really could have fucked him up. I like this just runs away like a fucking like an insect or something. And he's like, watch this, bitch. It's got legs, and then it just turns into a little fucking like unicycle fucking thing. Like, he's like, oh, come here, little guy. I'm just going to do my Jedi whistle, and we're going to be friends. He's like, what the fuck? You know, I wish they would have did a shot like that when he cut off his second hand and the thing fell. Like, if it would have fucking just fell and it showed, like, one of the droids looking up, like, what the fuck? to a dark place. I must think about this. I must think about this here. Oh, hey, Anakin. That was... I don't know what that Death Star looking plan I was just jerking off to was. I don't know. What do they have him fucking wearing? That's like the worst fucking outfit I've ever seen. Like all movie he's had like horrible shit on. Like is he working out so he's jacked under there? He's got like a fucking 12-pack and he's just like a fucking huge goddamn biceps and shit. Like what the fuck is he wearing that shit for? He's like, oh, really? Oh, really? Why don't you tell me what they are? Oh, I've studied. I'm a Sith. To nobody besides the Jedi's fucking goddamn surprise, he's the Sith Lord. Fucking kill me. This is still going on. For fuck's sake. It doesn't necessarily have spokes, bro. Like it's a fucking bike. That thing's like, I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. It's so uncivilized. He's like, motherfucker. God. Somebody needs to redub this with like Sam Jackson dialogue from other movies. They're just standing there waiting. They don't even know they're going on a mission. They're just standing there waiting, going, do 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 do. What if Anakin went to showed up? Like what the fuck? He's like, I'm just crying. That's what I do. I'm on the council, but I'm not a master, bro. I mean, you know what? Did C-3PO say anything in the beginning scene, like when they crash land on the fucking ground after the whole fucking shit show fight? Because if so, he hasn't anything to say so far, and we're like halfway through this fucking movie. It's amazing. That guy went down like a bitch. He went down like a bitch. Double bitch right there. We got fucking... Oh my god, like, these are the worst fucking Jedi I've ever seen. Like, I know they might not necessarily be great with lightsabers, but are you fucking kidding me? He barely did anything. I like how his face is just getting fucking fried. I like how this is what George Lucas worries about. Showing us why he looks all crazy and old. His makeup's horrible. I think this was nominated for an Oscar. I don't know if it won. I hope not, but I think this was nominated. It's horrible. Cuts off his fucking arm. Jesus Christ. Unlimited power! Go kill all the younglings. Okay. It's like, yes, yes. I don't know. Here we go. You have the fucking. I agree. Must die. They're bitches and they must die. He's like, I'm just hanging out. God, he looks ridiculous. I mean, this looks like some cosplaying shit if I've ever fucking seen it. Well, I was gonna say once more with feeling. I think I got that album over here somewhere. Jesus Christ. He's like, gotta go. Come on. Leave that poor thing alone, fucking you bastard. He's like, thanks, bro. He's like, what the fuck? Now we got a whole montage right here just showing this shit. It's like this could have been fucking cool. You know, like this could have fucking like I said, like this whole thing could have been like a whole movie, you know, of showing his complete descent. You know, from being a good guy into complete evil. You know, helping hunt down these guys, killing the younglings, like killing political people. Not just like a fucking little quick montage of shit. She just gets destroyed. He just had some fucking bad Chipotle. He's like, what the fuck? This is cool shit. Like, for a series called Star Wars, we really didn't get a lot of wars in these movies. Now, here's something that bothered me when I saw it in the theater. Watch this. Chewbacca's like, son of a bitch! And Big Fucker's like, let's get him out of here! So he jumps up on Chewbacca's back. They run over. When they cut back to him, he's in a Yoda-sized pod. Now, that's not to say Master Annie can't help us. That kid almost looked like a kid I grew up with when he was a kid. Possibly the first words we've heard all movie. I have to go back and watch first scene. We're almost 2 hours in. Hour 45 maybe? I break down like that about once a week. I don't think that's healthy, but it is what it is. That's all I got. It's not to say Yoda, that isn't his ship. And like in the last one, like he flies up into space and he's got like a little hovering fucking ship with like, light speed drive. He's like, I'm Jimmy Smith, bitch. And he's like, okay, gotta go. And so it is. Let him go. We gotta kill this kid some more. See, it's called back to Phantom Menace. He had his little Batman underwater breathing apparatus. What the fuck is that? Those little baby ATSTs or whatever the fuck? I don't know if you need to kill all the Wookiees. They're just supposed to be killing the fucking Jedi. Chewbacca. I mean, technically that might be big enough for a fucking Wookiee, but it'd be fucking tight. That's for fucking sure. I thought I was going crazy like the kid in fucking Hereditary where it saw light, but there were running lights there that blinked occasionally. Ooh, there it is. There it is. We know what that ship is. He's literally standing 5 feet away. Not even in disguise. He's just standing right there wearing the exact same clothes that he had on. $9.13. What the fuck are you doing on here, Jimmy Smits? And she's like, oh, R2. I just killed a bunch of kids. I'm fine. I just killed a bunch of kids. Yeah, you son of a bitch. The women and the children. Fuck Obi-Wan. I'm afraid, Annie. We can't. Look at those big tough son of the bitches. They're just like picking up lava and shit. He's like, what? He'll be expecting you. Obi-Wan should have said, "We'll spring the trap, bitch." And we fucking spring the trap, bitch. He's like, okay. He's like, I don't like this shit, but okay. Fucking Mustafar. Those look like smaller than the normal ones, but I suppose they're standing by big shit, so I don't know. They're like, what is this? What the fuck is this? And their gunganese or whatever the fuck they call it. Yoda's just fucking just raping these motherfuckers. Jumping around like fucking Kermit on crack right there. That's what I sound like when I get the fuck out of bed in the morning. And they'll cheer like, yeah. I think you know, you son of a bitch. I'd see him, I'd be like, I'm out, I'm leaving. Going to the Outer Rim, I'm done. He's like, oh, fuck. I gotta look at something. What was that? What was that quote Yoda had before? Fucking, don't be sad, grow the fuck up. Isn't that what he basically said? Use your feelings. Go find his fucking wife that he knocked up. Yeah, go find her. Use your feelings. Well, their feelings haven't been working too great to begin with here for like the last goddamn, 12 years or so? Oh, shit. I called that one. She's like, no, no. Well, it just so happens I got film of it right here if you want to see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe give him a titty twister, but yeah, probably kill him. She's like, I don't know anything about that. Never heard of him. Never heard of this guy Anakin of yours. What's his name? Anakin? Never heard of him. Oh, God, my knee is fucking shot. And this is personal. He's like, well, I got a few lines, so I got residuals, so go do what the fuck you want, I guess. I'll go live in the lake country. Who the fuck? Was that Obi-Wan hiding? That devious motherfucker. See, these fucking Jedi are devious. And they act like they're not evil, but they're kind of insidious in their own way. They just have smiling faces about it when they say shit. Oh shit! That was fucking AIDS. That was fucking AIDS. Now how the fuck does she know he's on Mustafar? Did they give that message? Or did she track him? She got a LoJack on his ass. I love these fucking Naboo ships. They're just ridiculous designs. Fucking just aerodynamic as fuck. But you know what? Once you're in space, does it really fucking matter with aerodynamics? I mean, to a degree, not really. Because the fucking thrust to fucking aerodynamics isn't going to matter as much as being in, like, you know, fucking atmosphere where weight and design versus what your thrust is going to be more limiting of what you can do. You think I'm that fucking dumb? Unlimited power. You have done that yourself, you fucking twat. And the American way to every country that has oil. I think that was a pot shot at Bush. Didn't he say, if you're not with us, you're against us, kind of deal? Yoda. This comes toddling in. Do, 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 do. Darth Sidious. He's like, you got my newest newsletter, bitch. He's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. He's playing fucking possum. And that's what my dog does. He pretends to fucking sleep when you want him to get up and do something. As soon as he hears the fucking treat dish open up or a fucking bag of treats open up, he's like, oh, I'm awake. And then he comes running, little fucker. Yeah, he's too fucking smart. He's a devious little shit. Just something, let's see the little guy fucking get thrown around. It makes me laugh. And not short enough it was. Yoda's pretty fucking ballsy holding that fucking lightsaber that close to the fucking end. That's gotta be hot. This shit just turned into like fucking Princess Bride all of a sudden. I like this. I don't know if they've shown this before, but like that his office is under the fucking, the Senate hall. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. Pretty cool. That was always a cool room, too. Let's just show him fuck it up. Like, yet again, another gripe of mine. You should, if you were going to show Yoda be this badass, you should have waited until this moment. Like I said with the last podcast, they're just swinging shit. They're not even trying to attack each other. They're just trying to, like, outcool each other. But when he was fighting Dooku and jumping around like fucking Kermit on crack back then and just doing crazy shit in that last movie, like they shouldn't have did that. He should have been, like I said in the Harry Potter one, he should have been like Dumbledore, not being flashy, just kind of doing defensive shit, like not really using a lightsaber. Just more using the Force and doing like kind of, the defensive shit, and he could be more badass in this one. To show like, okay, not only is he a fucking badass, but he's like a super badass because he's also like, Chuck Norris on crack and Dumbledore here. Meanwhile, he just hides, crawls through fucking wire conduit. See, like, this is where he's just like, oh, you don't want to fucking play with lightsabers? Good. He's like, that's bitch work. I'm like, we'll use the Force. He's like, what can I do? I like this, too. Like, he shocks the fucking... He shocks him where he's like, watch this shit, bitch. And just, like, fucking shoots it right back at him. He's like, oh, I didn't learn that trick in the Sith handbook. Fuck. Yoda's like, fuck. How old? I forget. How old is Yoda in Return of the Jedi? Is he 800 years old or 900 years old? When 700 And 65 years old you are. Your body hurts when you fall down. Like, this is just fucking nonsense. They're just looking for the most dumbest, unsafe shit to fucking fight on. Like, give me a fucking break. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the fight per se. I like that it's a very personal one. It's an emotional one. Like, there's not necessarily the best lightsaber fighting in here, as opposed to some of the other ones we've seen thus far. But, like, get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, this is just Princess Bride weird shit. Running back and forth and jumping and taking timeouts and switching hands. It's just like, come on. If you wanted to fight, you would just fucking sit somewhere and fight. He lost one fucking fight. I must hide. I fucked up. I mean, come on, look at this shit. Stop it. I mean, I suppose you can make the argument that, like, oh, well, Obi-Wan really doesn't want to, take out his fucking friend and brother. We're brothers and all that shit come up. Yeah, well, you know what? You're not supposed to make attachments. You can be friendly with each other and like each other, but it's like, you got a job to do, bro. Like, he killed younglings and he's working with a fucking Sith and he's a Sith. Like, kick his ass. Kill him, like. And he's like, oh, hover thing. I'll just jump on that, motherfucker. I'll use the Force so our fight gets even more stupid. I mean, that's got to be hotter than fuck. Like, come on. Yeah, we get it. You didn't need to show that one, George. Well, from a certain point of view, that's where Obi-Wan learned it right there. It wasn't Qui-Gon because Qui-Gon is a fucking dick. It's because he learned it from his apprentice, who was a fucking Sith. He's like, well, obviously you never learned my old trick of the high ground. See right there, Obi-Wan should have sliced that thing in half. Did a fucking Force jump back to the other one he just jumped off of. Let him fucking just roast and get the fuck out of Dodge. Could have saved the fucking galaxy a huge pain in the ass. He's like, you underestimate me. Go talk to Darth Maul, bitch. This is horrible. It's just fucking horrible. Push him in. Have you ever seen that one? There's been several versions of this online, but my favorite was there's one with fucking marshmallow on fire. That one's pretty good, but I like the fucking, what was it? The little fucking pizza pocket ones or whatever the fuck they were. Pizza rolls. That's an insert shot, folks. Fucking George Lucas forgot that fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi gives Luke his fucking lightsaber. And someone's like, hey, you didn't shoot this. And he's like, oh, fuck. So he had to do a pickup shot and make it an insert. Not just an actual fucking forethought where he's giving this impassioned speech, picks it up and just, shakes it, stares at it. And he's like, we were brothers, motherfucker. It's just this fucking, fucking afterthought. They got to do a reshoot and just put it as a little insert. I love it. Somebody should fucking recut this scene where he's just like, sync it up to fucking, slaves coaches. And right when they show him on fire, it's like, set this fucker off! Was that the one, coaches? Is it in that song? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute since I listened to them. What did they just drag her by her hair? C-3PO can't do shit. R2-D2's got rockets that can shoot oil, for Christ's sakes. That's about all he can do right now. Where's Anakin? I set him on fire and cut his legs off. He's evil. You want to talk about some of the shittiest, laziest, unearned writing, and I'm talking about this whole trilogy thus far, leading up to one of the worst moments ever. You have a fucking robot droid medic that's trying to keep her alive, and it's just like, there seems to be nothing wrong with her. And it's like, maybe she just gave up the will to live. Like, you kidding me? Get to my ship, pretty. My apprentice is a bitch and I need to go save him. Yes, master. Oh, shit. Which, I think it's funny. Let's think about the trauma counseling he got. He almost dies on a lava planet. So where does he put his little hidden base? With his little hideout, where he does shit. Let's go back to Mustafar and build a stronghold there. Let's build a big castle. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's just what he does. And they're just hanging out on an asteroid. Ugh. We'll take her to the medical center quickly. I can't take it. It's just he wants me to feel bad about this, but I just laugh. Jesus Christ. Come on, shut the fuck up. I do like the juxtapositioning of the two scenes where he's in pain being turned into a machine, losing what little humanity had left, where she's in pain giving birth to bring life. Whereas he is reborn, she dies. There's some good juxtaposing there, but I mean, what's it really for? Like, what do we get out of this? This is just. I'm gonna name this little fucker Luke. I find it funny how there was something like they had to adjust part of his suit or costume to make him taller because like David Prowse was taller than him. It's like, why don't you just make the suit fit him and take every other fucking character that's CGI and downsize him, or I don't know, just fucking upsize him and just put him into the fucking scene. Like, give me a fucking break. These movies are fucking video games at this point. And you're so worried about that. Outside the fact that, like, A, is anybody really going to know? No, fuck off. And even if they do, just say, fuck off. But it's like, just, you tinker with every fucking shot digitally in the dumbest ways. Like, you can't just make him slightly bigger, make everyone else slightly smaller proportionally. Fuck off. They want us to give a shit about him turning into Darth Vader. This should be cool. And he screams, What about Padme? She's dead. No! Like, fucking kill me. You shoved your lightsaber up her ass. He's like, yes. Don't kill me, but just get crazier and angrier, bitch. No! There was that great one. You gotta go find the clip. It was like it was a bootleg where they fucking like fucking dubbed it in like Mandarin or whatever, and then for some reason there's like burned in fucking subtitles. It's like, do not want. It's so great. There's some good shit from this movie, but that was the best. Do not want. Yeah, you can take the girl. Get the fuck out of here. He's like, I need you to take the boy. Qui-Gon's gonna teach you how to be a fucking ghost. Captain Antilles. Is that Wedge's dad right there? I like that. What? Wipe his mind, believe the other fucker to know everything and just be a cocksucker. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Fuck you, George. You fucking prick. Like, somebody's like, well, bro, why don't you wipe both of them? And George's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's what it was. Me so sad. Was that Boss Nass back there? What the fuck was that? Was that what Anakin gave her in the first movie? I don't even remember what the fuck he gave her, but I know he's like, I got this for you. And she's like, oh, okay. Creepy kid. Like that, I remember with this, like, they did some makeup. They phoned a guy and they just did prosthetics and shit. It looks okay. Like, it doesn't look bad, but I just think the lighting didn't help it in that scene. When you see fucking Tarkin, Grand Moff Tarkin. He's like, hey, honey, I got you a baby. And she's like, what? What the fuck? Her name is Leia. Come on. Interesting about this chick here, she was in that Nexium cult. Got the fuck out of Dodge before shit went sideways. Maybe they just stare at the fucking suns. Oh, let's just stare at the sun setting. They said every fucking night, okay? I'm just saying. Oh, God. Well, folks, we made it. I would say we're halfway through. And when we started this saga, back when the fuck was it, 2015 or something, we would be halfway through. And they had to make a bunch more movies, so we'll see what happens. But thanks for listening. Most of the pain is over. Adios.